Okay, I think I have everything ready.
Vanish. Game. It rates as well.
Okay, Seth only kept token summon.
Oh my god.
Jade, Druid, God.
Already a little bit interesting that you keep Oaken Summons naked.
Oh, please don't. Okay, nice.
I think you keep Oaken Summons naked.
You think you keep it naked? I think I would keep it. I'm not sure though.
I said it's interesting because I'm also not a really good card on 4 though. Like you thin the deck, you gain armor while playing a minion.
Yep. I don't think you're only really looking for Wild Growth and Blossom, which are better than it. So it's like the third best
really,
card to have in your mulligan, right?
On coin, it's way better to keep it because you have both Wild Growth and Blossom you can hit with coin, right? Because you either coin.
Man, I kind of.
Off coin is definitely awkward because we don't have exactly Wild Growth. You need to save it until turn 4.
I kind of feel very bad for the rogue right now.
Yeah, rogue side sucks. It's a really slow start. Like you want to be playing a 3-drop on 3 every time, and he just doesn't have it. So
what did she keep? Did we see? Rage's mulligan.
No, I missed it.
Yeah. Would you?
It's a 6/6.
I know that Boar likes to keep Cliff off coin too. I don't do that much.
It depends on
Druid.
the hand.
Against Druid, it seems okay to
it
me.
also seems okay to me.
Yeah, against Druid, I'd probably keep it off coin since it's just they just have no silence in this deck,
no
right?
silence. So you just ramp again, right? But yeah, Oaken Summons would have been kind of. Oh my god.
It's just one of those games.
Yeah. Okay, like so now let's talk about Oaken Summons, right? If you didn't hit the Wild Growth there, wouldn't have been like super awkward?
Well, if he hits Wild Growth or Blossom, it works.
Yeah.
Because you can coin Blossom.
You mean now with the Nurse turn?
No. Like I mean, just keeping it. But he was on coin, right? So it kind of makes sense because even if you find Blossom,
coin it. Yeah, you have.
You have
Wild
Wild
Growth,
Growth
so I
and
think it's
Blossom
fine.
that you can just play it. Yeah. Okay, it's good.
On coin is good, I would say. Off coin, naked. If I had any, like 100%, of course, but.
Do you guys think you keep like Wrath or something like that, or no?
No.
I mean, maybe if you have Oaken Summons, because you captain and then play Oaken Summons is fine.
Don't you think it's important to like deal with their 3-drops? Oh my god.
I mean, it's good on captain, but it's only good on captain. Like you're keeping a card which is pretty much bad all the time, apart from one card. I don't think it's worth keeping Wrath.
Yeah, that makes sense.
On turn 2, right? That's an issue. It's an issue that the captain comes down when you want to do something else, like usually Blossom or something.
Yeah, I like Rage plays pretty much as well. There's nothing you can do though.
I mean, this Druid hand is
thinking about making
unbeatable, right? You can't beat this hand, right?
Yeah, you really need Druid to play stuff that you can trade your minions into, so you can get the Cola Creeper down, and Sem just hasn't played.
Yeah, exactly that.
6 last turn though, like just backstab your own guy and play a token and then cleave.
Yeah, I think he could have done that, but I think he was hoping he could full trade and go Cola Cleave and make an 8/8, which I think is fine.
Yes,
if say like Behemoth came down or something, it was better to do it.
I agree with Boar on this one. Oh my god, 6 spells done.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, he didn't even need to infest. Wow. So yeah, like every time they infest me at this spot, I just concede. Right?
Yeah, I mean, this is just any matchup for Druid. Druid doesn't lose with this hand against anything, right?
So.
I mean, it loses to like control decks with guys, right? But.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
But against any aggro deck, you never lose with this hand. Especially if, like, Rage didn't have a 3, right? The 3 could have been important,
Yeah.
but I don't think it would have gotten him any close.
Rage needed a like a Prince Shyster Panther into top deck captain or something.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and put 1-0 here for the Druid.
Needed Rasa and doing on curve to beat this.
Yeah. One thing I wonder is how big the Jade count will be by turn 10 each game, because I keep on noticing that the Druid just doesn't even play
Yeah,
Jades.
they don't
It's
play
like,
Jades, that's true.
it's a 1-1 or something, yeah.
Especially now that they don't have Jade Spirits, as you said, right? Like, Jade Spirit, I think, was... Like, it was always, like, not such an important card, right? Like, I could easily see it being cut. And now with, like, Oaken Summons, like, just helps so much against Priest, and it's just good against aggro.
Yeah.
I don't really agree with that. I would love to play Spirit. Like, in a lot of matchups, you do really feel the hurt of not ramping your Jades the same way as
What matchup
before.
would you say?
But well, just Priest. But just in general, like, against... Also the mages, the Control Mage, for example.
Yeah, but, like, don't you
Like,
lose to those?
you can't smoke. Take more Jades, you would have to smoke out. Like, it would be way more realistic.
Yeah.
Now it feels like you just
Yeah, exactly.
would like to run it, but Oaken Summons just feels so good versus both. I mean, it gives you a different plan versus Priest. So good versus all the non-Warlock decks as well.
I don't know. I never really missed Jade Spirit. Like, it's one of those cards that it's like, yeah, okay, we can cut it, whatever. Like, of course, some matchups it helps just because you want to get there faster and you want to, like, develop your Jades. But right now, in this meta, I don't see, like... Oh,
I miss it. Like, miss it in some
Yeah,
matchups.
it's just
but
worse versus aggro, better versus control to have Jade Spirit, essentially, right?
basic. It's hard to play Jade Druid on ladder. You have to not be seeing a lot of Warlock. Basically,
Yeah.
facing Warlock, yeah, whip out your Jade Druid. It'll be fine. But on days where there are Warlocks on ladder, you don't want to be playing Jade Druid.
So what does the row keep? You keep Cliff. He kept 2 Andrews. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't keep Firefly.
Yeah, I would also just keep Strass and Cliff, I think.
Yep. I hate Firefly in this matchup so much because it just
Play-
more into Plague.
You want to play a 1-drop on 1 though, and you want to have a 1-drop for the coin play. So I think it's correct actually. Then you play your captain, and then you play 1/1/3, or you could go 1 coin 3 on 3 as well, right?
You're also munning for Shadow Step though, and for Backstab, Bishop Edwin, and Prince, of course.
Enough. I think it's super greedy to mull it. I don't like mulling getting the second 1-drop. To throw away Burglar then and just keep the Firefly. Go Firefly, then Dagger, then go Token, Coin, Cleave.
Wow, wouldn't you play Strass here? I think I play Strass.
He's thinking against no keep that Druid's going to hero pass, so he's going to Firefly to dodge it, which makes sense.
Yeah, it does
right?
make sense.
It's also, I think the second thing is he's gonna Dagger, then he's gonna play Captain, and then he's gonna make an 8/8.
Yeah, that looks like the plan, right? I mean, yeah, you like... it's kind of slow, but...
8/8
is an
It's
8/8.
almost as if your plan's to play Firefly, then why even keep the swatch? Why even keep the swatch? Because you have your 1-drop.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I that's what I like more than... I definitely don't like only keeping Swass. I think that's actually wrong with Cleave.
Okay, that's a rogue hand I can easily see getting there, right?
Yep, and this is a not so great
Do we
Druid
trade your
hand
1/1 here?
as well.
I trade my 1/1 here. I think.
I would trade it.
It's either Dagger or 1/1. It's never patches because of swipe.
Yeah.
No, it's never passes. I know Raids also likes to go face a lot, but I don't...
Late next turn. I think I trade the 1/1.
Yeah.
You're also playing 2 more tokens. I want to trade the 1/1.
It's also important not to trade too much because then you end up just... Because you're always going to lose to UI pretty much. If you keep on trying to play around Plague, you might end up just playing into UI. So, but I do agree with
he's
this
playing
trade.
tokens next turn, right?
Yeah.
And an 8/8. So I really think you
I didn't like that dagger attack. Did you like it?
fine trade them. he's daggering up again, so I don't really understand it.
Yeah, I don't see when we're daggering up again.
Unless is he going to dagger up on 5 for sure? Like, you might just draw Sailbait and you're never going to dagger up, right?
Yeah.
This
Well, now we
turn,
go in,
like,
right? Isn't this what we waited for?
Yeah, no 0 mana card, which sucks, but it's good enough. It should be.
Do you ever just go greedy? No, you can. SI here is bad. No.
Wait, are we sure about not playing like trade everything and then go creeper coin cleave? Right?
Oh, that's. So if we trade everything,
But then
Creeper
also
goes
push
to
out
full,
an 8/8.
he can't play it anymore.
Fine.
You could have not played the Swash and gone Creeper Coin Cleave.
Are we sure about not just playing like creeper and a 6/6 cleave? That would be our board. We'd have a 5/5 and a 6/6. That would be.
That would actually might have been better, right?
I mean, the Creeper's only going to get cheaper though, so I can see him for mana issues. He's got quite an expensive hand.
He's going full greedy here.
He's holding it again. Okay. So he's going for the big Edwin next turn. I guess because the Druid hasn't rammed too much, he has the time to do it, right?
I don't
I
mind.
don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, I hate it. Why do you like that? No way, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he just gets a big enough cleave.
So next turn he can go coin SI, cliff, corridor creeper cliff, right?
So what's more important, like that you get out the pressure fast, or that your cleave is?
Oh, if we saved our dagger charge here.
Oh yes, if
be
we had a
nuts.
dagger. Oh god. So now oh, is he not gonna SI? Now it feels kind of awkward to play those small minions though, right? Now it's like at the point where you don't feel good about playing all the small ones.
Yeah, it's a huge punish, basically. He feels forced to do this to make the Edwin big, but if he had the dagger charge, he tries to hit the Swash, and it's just way better against the potential AoEs. He's just going for no plague.
Yeah, that's very risky. So that all happened because we didn't save dagger, right? If we had dagger, we just step the Swash. I mean, it is a 16/16, but it doesn't matter if he has plague because he can just. It's so hard to connect phase.
Out if you played if he just went with the creeper coin Edwin a couple turns ago, it would only be a 6/6 cleave and a 5/5, but you'd have it did on turn what? Like last turn? You would have played it on plague pretty well, but tokens in hand. Well, this was probably better, just 16/16 kill the Druid, right?
Because he drew Shadow Step, it worked out way better for him.
Because he drew Shadow Step. I agree. So we're looking for plague.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Idea. What he did, yeah.
Okay, you play this and you trade the 5/1. He's almost dead though.
It's 3 damage off for the rogue.
Going for
rogue has 3
so.
damage, so it's lethal. Yeah.
That's lethal?
Damage.
I'm pretty sure it's lethal.
And SI twice, so.
Weird game. I think I didn't like the. I think the dagger attack might have costed him the game. Right?
Yeah, I agree. He would have had a slightly smaller Edwin here, but he would have had a much less wide, essentially.
I mean, it would be just two, no, it would be like.
It'd be a 12-12.
But that's okay, right? And you also don't overextend to plague. This way, how does he clear all the plague minions? He needs to attack every single one with cliff every turn, right?
Yeah, I think the Druid will get too much time then, but yeah.
I didn't like the mulligan mainly. I think the more I think about it, I would just keep Firefly and Cleave when I'm on coin, because you don't want to draw all the tokens. We even saw what happened, right?
Yep.
All these tokens that were super annoying for him.
So
The
would
better
you
this
cold
is.
or
Jade keeps
naked?
playing. You know, that's like a thing that was
Wow.
interesting because I played yesterday when I was playing like a cash cup, and someone just kept playing against me, and I'm like, that can't be good.
Do you
I
reckon it's
would not
because in
keep
the last game he was like, if I'd play, go on.
Yeah, but do you think it's a keep though?
I don't
Like,
like it. No, I don't like it.
I don't like it because I think good rogue players play around it. Or if their hand can play around it, they'll always play around it, right? It's the thing that's always in your mind
yes,
from the rogue
exactly,
side, play around
exactly.
plague.
Oh, so now we saw the spellstone bug is fixed. Like it didn't trigger
Yeah,
twice.
yeah.
Feels good, man. Wait, why do I have the druid hand? What happened here?
Must be triggering to figure out that it doesn't work anymore while trying to stone. Like you're playing a game you don't know it's fixed, and you trying to not play around spellstone, and he has spellstone. You're like, fuck this shit. I'm saying is maybe they should make an announcement when they do something like that.
Yeah, they should.
Interesting. He goes backstab minstrel here. Could have gone chain gang and just daggered. He's scared of spending too wide against plague. Makes some sense.
So what did he do? He went minstrel instead of
He went backstab minstrel over chain gang on 4. He thinks he has no good turn 5, but normally creeper will just be good on turn 5.
With these dagger swings,
He's going in with the dagger
Artistic.
swings. I save it like as much as I can personally. Like especially when
It's
my
all
hand
just
is
hand
that good
context.
and I see I have plays for like ages. I don't want to swing with a dagger.
are we not coining plague with this?
That's kind of greedy.
So
I guess
Coin Malfury is good, I guess, though, right?
back up the
Because then you call Coin Malfury. I mean, how much can he pressure you with like 3 minions anyway? Then he'll have to play more. Then you play Malfury and you make him have to deal with the 1/5s, and then you call Plague, right? Isn't that good?
yeah.
counting
Also,
the corridor creeper.
Yeah, Senf knows that he kept the card and hasn't played, right? So what could it be?
Yeah, it can easily be Creeper. You keep
Copy and
Creeper.
spellstone.
Yeah, it's very likely to be
Almost
creeper.
spellstone,
This play screws creeper.
Oh, you also buff your Spellstone this way. That's good. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting about that, actually. Okay, he chooses to, like, not...
Not kill.
I don't know about that. Wouldn't you...
Captain, man. Yeah. I'll kill
I'd
the
kill the
captain.
captain.
Senf wants them to deal 6 damage, right? After the Malfurion, or he's
But
going for to kill the captain after plague. He wants to bait more pirates out because Rage might think there's no spellstone.
Oh, it's
in
still the
hand.
creeper.
Uh-huh.
It's the creeper count still, right? If he killed it, he could still play a creeper. I think it's the creeper count actually.
Wow, you
Yeah,
think
that
Sam is
too.
going so next level that he can play Creeper for 5? Wow. I don't know.
Minion died, right? No, I think that's actually it. It's actually pretty clever.
This is why Scalebane's so important for this matchup. Like you just need to play Scalebane here to play on Plague, and he just doesn't have it. So all his plays are just way too awkward.
Be super nutty here.
Yeah, Rage knows.
I'm not
But
gonna
there's a
say
plague.
anything.
Backstab your own guy, right? And play a creeper. Let's go.
So this is why Rage daggered last turn. His plan was to re-dagger.
He did backstab my Apaches here and play a creeper, I think.
So he did nothing, huh?
Yeah, well, backstab
How
your own
Synth
pack
class
to
is
play
playing?
Creeper.
With how Synth class is playing? But it's so bad. And though.
Yes, I agree. I don't think backstab your own guys has to be like last resort stuff. I don't think it's that bad in a situation.
Do you ever go greedy and ramp there? No, right? You don't need to. Nah, you just get Malfurion down.
Yeah.
So this is one of the games that Druid just didn't play anything, that he couldn't trade minions, and he can't play Corridor Creepers.
Well, Synth class has pretty consistently been actually
Look at all this removal
first
now.
game.
Like, as we said, like he hasn't played a single Jade yet, right? The Jade count is 0.
Yeah.
Spraying Plague. He just wants to try to have the hand where he doesn't kill a bunch of stuff. Corridor Creeper.
Yeah, this might be a stage where you have to start swashing just to get Druid buff cards or hope for them.
Or
Play one creeper.
Oh,
That's kinda
yeah.
weak, but
So he's trying to play around Plague, but it clearly knows it's there. It's basically face up in hand. There's nothing he can do though.
so Rogue can't win from this point, right? I mean, I just don't see it.
small.
Like no Jades needed.
I don't see.
We just get like 6 mana for 20 stats and 1 mana kill a
Yeah.
5/5.
The trick is just ramp, play nothing, and then play Plague when the guy's still got patches on board.
Is that the trick, huh?
That's
I
what
feel like
always
that's
beats
just
me.
how the games have panned out. I'm not sure if this is like something you could do every game, right?
Wait, so did Sam hit
It's only
ramp
if you
this
have the
game?
Plague and the ramp. You hit Jade
Okay,
Blossom.
he hit 1 ramp, right?
Yeah.
And then he drew with branching paths
Punching.
and got armor once. I mean, I guess also like getting armor isn't bad, right? It just delays the game until you get a better Plague. It buffs your
He had double Spellstone.
Spellstone, yeah.
Spellstones, and he had Coin Malfurion, so both his Spellstones were just 1 mana fireballs. It's not too bad of a card.
Yeah, and of course he has UI, so the guy has not going to run out of cards. So
Killers.
Okay, so now we can infest next turn. Ah, man. 1 mana kill a 5/5 again.
yeah,
That's as good.
it's just game over.
Yeah. So the game Rogue won. She had a big cliff
big hit.
and Sam didn't have ramp, I think. Did she have ramp? Last game?
I can't remember.
I don't think he did. I think he had some. No, he like Hero Power turn 2 for sure. Don't remember if he ramped
He
that.
might have had
He
Blossom.
might have had
yeah.
Blossom, yeah.
Yeah, he had Blossom, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he didn't miss ramp any of these games. It's like 80% to hit ramp if you hard them all. So
I already changed the score. I don't know if that's BM.
no, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I mean, like.
Or it's
Unless
time
there
to
was,
Oh, we haven't seen Keleseth once.
yeah, that's unfortunate. Of course, that's the other just win condition, right?
I mean, that often, right? By turn like 2-3.
So this game, Rage kept Corridor Creeper on its own,
Mhm.
and then couldn't play it till turn 6.
Yeah. That's basically because Sam didn't have Oaken Summons, which he kept, right? So, like, if he.
Yeah, and so, because Sam didn't have summons. Yeah, so it's still correct to keep
Yeah,
Corridor
I think
Creeper,
it's
right?
still correct.
Yeah.
But then is it almost correct from the Druid side to try and avoid summons and just go straight into Plague?
Make any like conclusions after just like 3 games. I feel like some of the
course.
games
It's all
panned out
hand
in ways
context
that
as well,
were.
but
Yeah, exactly. Even burst next turn.
so what's the best outcome from this Grizzled? Oh, that's quite good.
Guys, sorry, it's not my fault about the overlay. It changes by itself. I don't know why. It's probably because I have 2 Hearthstones open. It gets confused or something. I have no idea. Anyway, so we're still playing this game? Wait. Oh, it's over, right?
That. I think she's gonna go Iron with Fandral Hero Power.
There's no way that Senf doesn't play a taunt every turn.
I mean, he also has branching
Wasn't it better
paths,
to
right?
play
So
Fan?
just...
Wasn't it better to play Fandral instead of the second 3/6?
This guy's toast.
3 life. I don't know why you need the
Yeah,
second
it
taunt.
was better to play Fandral, I think.
Tokens.
Hawkins is so good sometimes where you just like, you just have Fandral and you just go Hawkins, Nourish or something. I really like it. Okay, so... yeah, we're still playing this game. Good stuff.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
gonna try, right?
Nope.
Nah, I would just leave when I get I leave when I get infested, personally. Like, I feel like it's just impossible to win after if you don't have like a very good board or you're like if you're like ahead, right?
I think I would have left after the Plague Spellstone turn.
Yeah, it was a rough turn.
Without Lich King in the deck, there's no like weird comeback you can have with Doom Pact or whatever. Some stupid comeback. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, first Prince game.
Oh, first Prince and we have the... oh,
Fuck.
rough.
First Patches game as well.
Yeah,
Didn't he have it last game?
don't think so.
Nope.
Oh, that ugly pirate stuck at the far left of his hand in one of the previous 2 games. 2 games ago, so is that probably last game? Unless that was just in his mulligan. He was there.
So we just play Schwas here, right?
So many options.
Can enlighten us.
Yeah. I don't mind Coin Prince because he kept cards. And if you're expecting wild growths, right? You get your one extra buff, and then your 2/2 is just nice on board.
It's also just the fact that dagger is doing something, right? Like if you want a
Yeah.
dagger.
And then you've got deck hand in hand, so you want to get a dagger in at some point, right?
Yeah, I would do it with this hand as well.
Yeah, I would have coined. I agree with Coin Prince. Now this turn,
Coin Prince.
so if you're really expecting Oaken, then you could value trade and play both Swash and Patches to set up for Captain, but it's
I don't know if I'm
then
expecting
you can just
it.
swipe you in the face, or just Wrath and Hero Power something.
I think he's gonna dagger here, but then it gets so awkward with tokens.
Exactly.
Like, oh my god, if he pulls Fandral, he can't kill it, right? Oh, he can't, but he has to like throw everything in.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bugged out for me. What are these people talking about?
I'm pretty sure this is the first game he drew it, Crane.
It is. I'm sure.
It's in his mulligan then. Getting it away.
Oh my god, look at Sam's hand. Holy. How do we beat that?
Man. Corridor will be nuts this game, though.
Yeah, Corridor would be good. And also we like played Keleseth and we drew Bone Mare and Backstab. That's not so helpful. So only buffed minion is Bone Mare.
Yeah. What's that? Okay.
Doesn't do anything. So what's the plan now?
If the backstab, deckhand, if you want, yeah.
Yeah, because of he needs the dagger.
That's miserable. So now we want him to like have a really weak turn, like pass or something, but he has ramp hero power. Yeah. Do you ever wrath for 1 here instead of hero power? Just because you don't have anything?
Don't think so.
Yeah, Corridor Crew would have been good this game.
Oh, next level plays.
Oh. How much does Corridor Creeper cost? Haven't 4 minions died?
Four minions died with the token. Yeah.
So it would cost 3. He's scared of 2 Corridor Creepers? Or is he bluffing Plague?
I think he just likes keeping the 1/1s around.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Like, I don't know. I don't feel annoyed by a 1/1 hitting me at this point. Wow, well, that's even a good draw. So now we get stuff to play
Yeah.
until UI. Oof, never mind, we just UI next turn. Yeah, we just ramp, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he hits this, but doesn't. Oh, it's a 6/6.
Yes, there it
Oh,
is.
whoa, it's a 6/6.
Yeah.
That was the best draw.
We're swinging
Why
again
are we
with our
hitting
dagger. Like, with a lot of top decks, we would like to have the dagger up for. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think that's ever worth a 1 or a 2. It's severely punished.
I concede here.
Is that another UI on turn 5?
Even a 3.
It's.
I concede here if I'm the rogue. I'm not gonna lie. I am not playing this much out.
I think because he has this into Bone Mare, he's just going to stick around. But his whole deck's buffed as well, which makes him slightly happy. That have we seen any? Yeah, we've seen Jade's 3/3s right next one. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd usually kill the 4/4 if I'm trading.
I feel like this Jade Druid deck just has like so many tools that are good against rogue. Like,
Wait, why are we trading? Because we want to keep the buffed guy alive, I guess. But then 6 face damage, and it's not even like good against swipe or anything.
oh, I'm going
really,
face
is
every
it?
time. You're not?
I would have gone face.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
true. You can also just go face. Face, yeah.
He's worried he's going to get value traded with the 5/5, maybe into the 4/6, then swipe, and then he can't do it with the 5/1 because he wants the Bone Mare. But if he had a dagger charge, that wouldn't be an issue.
Should I ask him why is he daggering so much? Why is he attacking with dagger so much? It's kind of weird, actually.
Oh, just tell him.
I always
game-
say the dagger. I don't know about you guys. Like, every time I can save it, I do. Unless I know I'm like in a spot
Well-
that like every damage can matter, and I know like I'm probably daggering next turn or something.
Yeah, against Priest, I was using it quite a
Yeah.
lot because you often have lots of turns where you're just going to float a bunch of mana because you're playing around an AoE, right? But it's different in these sort of matchups, I think.
We take some damage here.
That's
All the way
fine.
down to 29.
But how do we deal with a super big boy? We deal with it.
Just spell stone and trade or something. Play UI on it.
Yeah. Well, she can't. I guess she can just branching path in Spellstone. Just branching path for 1 armor in Spellstone. He can even. Can he Jade? Idle before he nourishes? Yeah, he can.
I think so.
So you don't kill the Bone Mare. Like, you can even go for double heal, right? With branching paths. You don't. Oh no, you go. You can't go attack. You don't kill the. You can't kill the Bone Mare, right? With some armor plus attack. No.
So it deals 4 at the moment.
Oh wait, no. With armor and attack, you clear, right? 5 plus 4 is 9, and then you spell some other guy.
Yeah, you do. You do clear.
So I think you go for it now.
Yeah, 1 attack, 1 armor. It's
Did you go
good.
for it? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. No, he went double armor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
fine. I mean,
you don't need to clear, kind of like it's also good to keeping Fandral around, even though he doesn't have anything. No, actually, he doesn't have anything left for the Fandral. 2 Wraths are gone, and I think 2 Nourishes, so it's only for like the Jade idols, but I don't know if you even want that much.
I don't know. Sometimes trade it, I guess. Nah, you never trade it.
Uh,
Good.
Yeah, so Semp knows that there's patched in hand still on the random swash card, so there's like nothing to
Yeah.
even. What's the worst swash card that could possibly be? I don't even know.
I get it could be worse, but I don't know what. That's a good turn.
Yeah.
Also take value trade. Yeah, huh. I mean, this doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah, just concede.
Yeah. Alright. 3-1. It's very hard to beat the complete nuts by the Druid. Like, this was a turn 5 UI, and you drew patches.
Yep, we've had 2 turn 5 UI games, right?
Yeah. Still trying.
Turn 5 UI is like the Raz Anduin, basically. You just
Yes,
don't win.
exactly. I'd say it might even be Kazakus Razan doing.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I thought the games would be a bit closer than this. I've had some quite close grindy games where
I think it's
Jade
because
Druid
Seth is just drawing the nuts. I mean, like, he hasn't missed Trump. He hasn't, like, 2 turn 5 UIs. Like, that's very hard to beat as any aggro deck, I'd say. And if there's any, like,
Yeah.
is there any aggro deck that can do better against this than Rogue? Maybe Merlo Paladin?
Paladin. Well, Paladin does much better, yeah. Megasol's a hell of a card. Because Plague just isn't good versus Merle Paladin. Anywhere near as good as versus. Oh, there we go. Here we go.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right? Or
Okay, so he just keeps Oaken Salmon, right? Do you keep Jade Idol? I don't think so. Like, it.
You don't win with Jade's.
Also, it buffs
in
Corridor
this
Creeper,
matchup.
right? So you don't.
Yep, I wouldn't keep
Yeah.
it.
I see people keeping like Jade Idol a lot in matchups that I think you just don't need it. Like, would you keep it against Priest, for
After-
example? I don't think so.
it was some hands maybe, but after I wouldn't against Priest actually. But after the 2-3 is not being played, the Jade Spirit then became way less good,
So
right?
we kept Idol, Wrath, Oaken Summons. What do you think?
I like Wrath personally. I know you guys. I know you don't, but I don't know about Jade Idol. I don't like keeping that card at all. Like, very few matchups I like it. And especially now that with all the Corridor Creeper decks, I feel like it's just not good. And like, we've seen that he never needed Jade, right? Like, he never like contested the board with Jade or anything in all the games he won, so it feels kind of sketchy, right?
Yep. Yeah, I don't like the Idol. The same reason Jade's never seemed to be, unless it's an Aya game, but he doesn't have Aya in his hand. Is unlikely to draw it. So that's a great pickup. Not quite captain, but it's still good enough.
Apart from the Priest matchups, are there even matchups where like you ever go infinite with the Jades? Like, is Priests and in the mirror, right? That you
Yeah,
because
Yeah,
everybody else
obviously.
play
yeah,
guys.
it's Priest on the mirror. I guess against Q block too, but
Seem
like,
very-
you just die or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you normally
Against
someone
them very
normally dies by
powerful.
then.
Right now.
Do you think he would?
Oh, that's
Gate
sick.
mechanic has ever
Do you
been.
think he would have kept Spellstone? Like, if it was instead of Wrath, for example? Since you already keep the Oaken Shamans? Damn, that was a sick turn. Backstab and Minstrel.
Yeah. Still no pirate from the rogue side, so patch is going to be a big swing turn as well.
I think this mulligan from Sam might have hurt him actually.
Yeah, but just I don't really like keeping cards when you're not keeping any ramp. I think without ramp, like you can't. The Spreading Plague gets so much worse without ramp because by turn 6, it's rogue has its big guys down. it just hurts a lot of your cards to not ramp.
Like right now against this board, like Plague doesn't really do much. Like he will just
Yeah.
trade it and then
Red
what?
into someone seems like a reasonable opener though.
Yeah, but like I think the Jade Isle is just like too much. Like
I don't like keeping idle.
oh,
I agree.
Yeah, I like
I
this
like
play.
it.
I like it
It's
a lot.
only like
So the
it's
only
only
way,
Plague you lose to anywhere. Right? You don't lose, but it's only Plague that's annoying. Nothing else. Like everything else you don't care about.
exactly. Yeah, and if 7th Plague's here, just Bone Man,
Doesn't he
you've got him.
Malfurion? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he will
Very
Malfurion,
nice
but I'm saying if
Spellstone.
he Plagued, yeah. Sure, Malfurions.
Poisonous ever?
What? You're dead, Crane.
12, 16. What do you mean you're dead?
No, you just delayed, so your play gets better. Why would you go poisons?
I was just counting. I was just counting the damage.
8 plus 7.
You can't. You're not.
He wouldn't be dead, but
Sick Joe.
Just bone mare, but like, it wasn't good.
Yeah. Druid never wins this game. What? All their matches are just so one-sided, I feel. Like, we can say pretty early
Yeah.
who's gonna win.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're like,
It's the meta right now. I mean, you have fucking killers,
nothing could have
right?
been done. Yep. And Edwin, that's like, this match was very, I mean, I would say it's very much like that, but there are a lot of games I play from the rogue side where you just sort of scale on 5, and that can be enough.
Yes, I think Scalebane is like super good in this matchup. Like anything you can buff, like it's so annoying for the Druid. I feel, even though like they have
That you hard mull
what?
everything except for Cleave, Scalebane, and Keleseth.
Nah, Captain is.
You
very
want
good.
Captain. You can win with Captain sometimes. That's one reason why people keep Wrath is because they can lose to Captain. But
And then it's like back to the Corridor Creeper, right? Like we say Corridor Creeper is like very important, but
That as well.
I don't know. It's still close. I think. Like sometimes it just feels very weird. Oh, we're not playing
I would
here.
keep it.
Ah, he's dead, right?
It's a fatty.
I think 7th is hoping that the Rage misplays by spending wide here, and then he gets the Plague, right? Into Branching Path.
Okay, guys, I'm out. Okay, wait, it's 3-2, right? It's not 4-2. No, it's 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2. People say in chat that Scalebane's not as good because of the Spellstone, which makes some sense as well.
Scalebane is not that good because of Spellstone. What?
You have to try to play for your win condition, right? And Scalebane seems like one of them. Edwin seems like one of
I mean,
them.
what? Like, is he gonna Spellstone your for 6 at turn 5? Well, I don't understand. Or you mean he's gonna kill whatever you buff with Spellstone? Isn't that fine?
I don't think it's too much of an issue.
Definitely still keep Scalebane, seems like.
Yeah. So we kept Corridor Creeper, which we think is still good.
Did he only keep Corridor? I didn't see them all.
Only Corridor, yeah.
Yeah.
He had 2 chain gangs and an SI, so it wasn't really hard.
Okay, so he's gonna get like
Like, coining is bad.
What?
Maybe we just coin Captain and start going in this matchup.
I like Swash plus the Firefly, and then we Captain next turn.
Oh. That could be something. Does ramp ever matter?
Pilfered Power is normally nuts when you get it, so I think ramp does matter.
He didn't play the Firefly.
Yeah, I would have played it for sure.
I think I would have played it too. Yeah, I like this trade.
He's scared of Plague over 2 turns, which I can understand.
Damn. Oh my god.
But you just want it down. If Oaken Summons comes down on 4, it's another awkward one again.
This is a very good turn.
to be a little more aggressive with like just
I
coining
like this
captain in
more
this
actually.
matchup
I would
somehow.
have ramped. I like the first thing that came to mind was ramp, but then you don't have anything.
Yeah, he was scared of ramping and then going dead, which
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
no, this is better for sure. Like the first thing when it comes to mind in turn 5 with Nourish and Wrath is that you ramp and Wrath, right? But no, this is actually way better. Because your hand is not UI or like Malfurion or something. Even then, you probably still go for this play. With UI, you ramp, I think, but with Malfurion, you can still go this play.
So from the rogue side, to just Mire Keeper and ramp. What we're ramping into, you have to hope you just draw Bone Marrow and Minstrel and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the minion doesn't do that much anyway.
So we're so scared of Plague that we're shadow stepping the Swash beforehand. I mean, obviously with Cast Division, we can see there's no Plague, but a 4-card hand from the Druids, how likely even is it to have Plague?
I mean, even if he does, is it that bad? Like, it can be way worse, I feel. I don't know. I mean, now this is a very good
There are
turn,
lots of
though.
other things. Yeah.
So you can like, but you probably need to
Whoa.
draw at least once, right?
Crane, you're Mr. Distractoid.
Yes. Yeah, so Sam hits the power. This couldn't have gone much better.
Did you go draw 2 times?
Obviously,
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So it's like just Bone Mare for rage. That's all he's looking for.
Yes, Bone Mare is super good right now. We just draw. We're looking for Bone Mare.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
That's also not bad. So is he not gonna play anything again? Play around Plague? Yeah, it makes sense.
Do you not think he might be giving Sam Class too much time to just win with UI?
Yeah, but
If
I
you
mean,
just
like,
don't play your stuff, when are you going to play your stuff? If Plague never comes down, do you never play the Fireflies for the whole
thing
game
is that,
ever?
like, what do Fireflies really do? It's like 1-2 minions. Do they even do much? Like, they just make his Plague, like, way better, and they just chip some damage. You think that's, like, so important that you risk getting Plagued? I'm not sure, actually. I'm thinking about it, but...
Yeah.
Like, you just
It's
play
just
2
against
1-2s on turn, like, 8. 7, but...
like if there's anything which isn't Plague, you can just trade them instantly, and it's just 2 damage. So you're just generating 2 damage from hand, and the 2 damage might be the difference at the end of the game between winning and losing. And that is a UI, by the way, from the Rogue side, which is still a pretty good
Whoa,
card.
he got UI?
Ooh, I wanted to play.
Crane? Can you hear us? I don't know, is Crane dying or something?
I can't hear him, so no idea.
Okay, that
Managed to
Plague
get the skill beam.
that Infest might be very good.
Yeah, this is where the Spellstone war.
Okay, this is another way the game can go, right? Seth just doesn't draw Infest while he gets all the ramp. That's very possible.
Yeah, this happens sometimes as
Yes.
well. Without Infest, it's very much Rogue favored,
Yes,
I think.
I agree.
We'll see how he trades. That makes sense.
I mean, Druid has board though.
Yep, and this is because, like, I mean, if there were... Can we play the Fireflies now? There's 1 card in the Druid's hand.
I think we play the Fireflies now.
Yeah, I think we play them as well. And then we need to get back on board, basically. And then just the 3 damage that they have on board helps you a lot. You could play Deckhand and kill the 3/3.
It's good that like the Elephant contests Saya so well. The 3/6.
Yeah. We can backstab
He
as
can
well
even
and clean
kill
up.
the Aya, I
Yeah.
guess, but...
I don't think it's worth it because it's only removing 1 damage, right?
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Choose soon.
I mean, he's thinking that this can be Plague, right? But oh, hello.
Seven trips it.
But is it
I
even
hate
like
to see
that
that.
good? I mean, it's good, obviously, but it's not like it's game winning, right? It just buys him more time.
No, it's not game winning. Of course, Senf has to top
Yeah,
deck
yeah.
some
So
draw.
he has like what, branching paths and ooh, he can draw like full buff minions. Holy shit!
Yeah, so he's valuing the buff next turn.
I'd do the
He's-
same, I think, wouldn't you?
Yep. And I'll just kill off this 3/6.
So Senf has one Nourish, one branching paths, and two UI. So that's 4 cards, right?
Other good draws. Are there any other good draws? But how good's
It's
Behemoth?
okay, but it still doesn't get you there, right? Especially with UI.
Yeah.
Like he might think that he gets there with Elephant just because he doesn't know about the UI, but
Yep.
UI also is like 5, and you just deal it to the 5/5 that Behemoth spawns. It's so good. And then you just have the Bone Merce because you will draw the Bone Merce.
Senf could draw another Plague to stall at some point.
Wrath for 1 if I that.
So he's cycling on that if he draws Swipe.
Ooh.
That sucks. Oh yeah, he doesn't even need to draw Swipe, he just kills it with 1/5, so it makes sense, yeah.
Same fuck, he's gonna be upset now. I would be upset.
Yeah, I'll be pretty upset if I. Okay, so everything's buffed. What do we get? These are some pretty good
I mean,
cards.
he would like, he has 2 Bone Merce, he has Corridor Creepers, he would get good cards, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That this doesn't do anything. Like as we said, they're like UI, that's good. Nourish.
So Senf ramped with Noesh this game on turn 7 with no other draw in hand
No.
to activate his Tyrant, right?
He had
And he
branching
went ramp
paths.
swipe
He
on
had branching
7.
paths.
Did he have branching? Oh, okay.
And
he
he
had
drew 2
branching.
times with branching.
It was fine,
I
right?
think it's fine, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fine. He just got unlucky, basically, which happens sometimes.
Wow, that's so nuts. So at this point, you're not scared
Sources.
of UI. You're not scared of Plague, right?
Well, he just drew a card and didn't play it.
Yeah, but like, does Plague even do that much right now at this point?
It doesn't do anything. I mean, you just sort of play your cards,
Yeah, you
right?
play your cards.
They're all buffed anyway, so what does it even? I guess Plague plus Swipe. No, not even
No,
that.
no.
You just go.
Plague basically just like buys him 1 turn, right? Doesn't do much more than that.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think there was an out here. No, it was like only Plague to delay. Plague swipe into Infest, right? That was the only out.
Yep.
So now he needs Plague anyway. Oh,
He sees something. You can live like this. How does he live next turn?
Yep. Is that game? 9.
That's game, yep.
It should be game.
It was game with the Bono as well.
3-3.
Ooh.
So like Druid had.
That sounds still shit.
Sorry.
Is it still shit?
Yeah, I think it's like I can't hear you very well. I think it's still Mr. Destructoid. I'm not sure. Can you talk a bit more? No, Crane, I can't hear you.
Nope. I'm lucky.
Are you? What's happening? Are you lagging or something?
Crane's just Mr. Destructoid, yeah. Who knows? He's not lagging, he's just. Yeah.
I must protect the wild.
Okay, so do you full keep this Druid hand?
He full kept, did he? But I don't know about Aya.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, I honestly don't think it's relevant. Like, you see this hand, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Okay, now it might be better.
I think it's good. It just fits the curve, right?
Yeah, okay, it's probably good. Not gonna lie, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, so I think we kept captain from the rogue side, which I agree with.
Yeah, makes sense. Do you ever just go double
So-
Firefly here instead of Dagger? I do that a lot, and I'm not sure if it's good or not. I think I end up regretting it most of the times.
I like double Firefly without deckhand in hand because you don't really need the dagger. But then again, you can play into plague at some points. If you have Scalebane in hand, you need something like Firefly down on turn 5 sometimes because if your board dies, it's awkward. But without Scalebane in hand, there's no reason really to play the fly. Ooh, Fandral.
Does it even matter? So this gets like a 3-3, 4-5. Yeah, it matters because, like, I mean, you save your 2-2 and you throw.
Still a 1-2 win.
You definitely don't play the Flame Elemental now. Also, it's good that Corridor Creeper is getting cheaper.
Yes, that's one incentive to play the double Firefly on turn 2, right? Is because your Corridor Creeper gets much cheaper if he plays Oaken Summons.
Interesting. Senf did that play way too
Okay.
fast. I was thinking about doing the other 6s too. No?
Yeah, I'm thinking about Aya
Yeah,
there,
I
but
wanted Aya. Like, at the start, I wanted Aya, but he did it way too fast.
instead of just scared of other pirates coming down that get buffed, right? Deckhand just trades into the Aya, which makes sense.
Now that's an interesting game. Like, I think Rage has the nuts, and Senf had the nuts, but now it's just getting, we're just getting again into the, okay, we had like a very good start and all, but we just don't have UI. So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
Also, 0 mana Corridor Creeper is good.
yeah, I heard about that. So this sounds interesting though,
Another Minstrel also.
because you can go Minstrel, you can go Chain Gang, you can
I
go
think I
Twine
Val's
Slayer.
fine, don't you? I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would fast.
You also, yeah, I also would do that.
Yes, I would do this exactly.
I mean, it's good to have Malfurion, but did you ever just go Poisonous here?
You haven't seen Backstab or SI yet, so I wouldn't go Poisonous.
But the thing is, if you don't go Poisonous, like, it's not like you're. I mean, you guess you're buying yourself. You're taking less damage. Maybe you risk it. I would definitely think about it.
See what
Oh,
he
he
does.
does it.
He
I
does
like
do
it.
it. Oh, fair. Yeah, there's even Deckhand as well. Deckhand SI.
It's deck on
and
the side and
Backstab.
backstab, yeah.
All 2 offs. I mean, the question is, if you go Taunt, are you ever winning because they're all buffed and you're going to lose the Bone Mare sort of thing? And he just has to hope none of them are in
Yeah,
hand.
yeah, yeah. I
None of
agree.
them are in
Also,
hand.
it's in the Bone Mare turn, right? So you might even, like, nah, I don't know, blow.
Yeah, you deny the Bone Mare
Yeah.
turn. Yeah, it makes sense
No,
as
no,
well,
I think
right?
it's good.
So it ends up killing. Yeah, it ends up being working out well here. Yeah.
So how do we win as a druid here? I don't think we have time.
I think it's really awkward. You could, if you draw with branching, and then we get plague, and then we can go plague plus branching and go for attack
That's what I thought too.
next
But
turn.
is that even enough? I just don't see anything else. Like,
Yeah, UI. That's
do you have time?
gonna be
Maybe you
useful
do.
too.
How much you take next turn? You take like 9 plus 6. No, 9 plus 3.
16. Yeah, you take 16
Yeah.
plus maybe a bone there. Oh no, you're trading 3, right? So it's
Oh.
13. Yeah.
Oh, he's not gonna go for that.
Death is eternal. My turn.
He's planning on UI next turn.
I kind of liked our plan where then we just go. But the thing is that you don't do anything if you don't do branching pass here, right?
Yeah, Arcane Tyrant's just a Just a 4/4. But then the Arcane Target's value traded, it sets up for Plague as well to some extent. But he's thinking next turn I go UI plus the Arcane Tyrant. It makes a lot of sense, right? So there's no point in wasting it here. Okay, so Scalebane comes down.
Do we UI? I think we UI.
What choice do we have?
Plague, but I mean you can go Plague Tyrant, but no, I think it's just UI. You
No,
just take,
it has
yeah,
to be UI. Plague is so bad. Like the board's just gonna get even bigger next turn after you Plague.
No, you UI. That's a very interesting game. I have no idea. So how much damage is 10, 13 plus 13 is 26, 27 damage.
Yep.
Quick maths.
So he can. Oh, he's gonna shout at the Valspine. And then go Elvin plus the other Valspine. You could have saved Showstone, of course, for Leroy here, but normally in this, you should be good on board, basically.
Oh, also Cliff can be very important. So now it's like the awkward time where like you play UI, you play Plague, but like you would just trade it, right?
Yeah, the plan is to go Plague into Swipe or draw second Swipe maybe. And then everything gets damaged enough that they die to 2 swipes, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's true. So now she went for like the most power she could put on board.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this makes sense.
That's a good thing, but
Okay, so we can make quite a large Edwin here. Ooh.
Does that do much here? So you can Valspine a Psy Edwin. That's better, right? Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, I think so.
So you Valspine the 4/4. Yeah, that's better.
Yep, I would Valspine the site. Yeah, the swipe over, like these 1/5s are dying anyway. They're being overkilled, right? So it doesn't really. Yeah, 4 HP doesn't really matter.
You can just save swipe for like burst or something. This turn it doesn't do that much.
You may have to make sure not to try and play into second Plague plus swipe as well, which is the one way he comes back. So the Edwin's just way better against that.
He's not gonna Valspine? Oh, he doesn't have space.
Oh, it's all. Oh, he doesn't have space. Yeah, we're idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless he Valspined his own guy.
So she could have played like the pirate, right, and throw it in. No, it doesn't die. She couldn't. Oh shit.
So this ended up being quite awkward against the.
Oh shit. We lost.
This went really bad. Yes. That turn I'd like to look at again, actually. Because if we swipe, we can maybe set up for a better board state.
So she could swipe instead of playing a Psy. Because she had one mana left. So she could swipe Cliff.
Yep.
And oh yeah, swipe Cliff was better. Because then you also clear the 4/4 and the 1/1, right? So she wouldn't have all those trades.
And then this board will just be much better here. Like there'll be 2 more things alive essentially on the rogue side. And now we're just screwed. Ended up playing in the one scenario which was bad. But is there any? I mean, it's not completely over,
isn't it? He hasn't got any.
I mean, these minis are still quite big, right? Yeah, he hasn't bone mared, and he doesn't know there's like second UI coming. The swipe's still good.
Yeah, I think if we swiped last turn would have been so much better.
Yeah, I saw your line and I was like, yeah, that's better. But then we just didn't have board space. I don't know if Rage thought he had space as well.
I mean, he doesn't even need to go for UI. Jades are huge, and he can just kill the 4/2.
Yep.
This should be game.
Yeah, at this stage, the Jade should contest everything. Yeah, he's still on 24. No risk of Leroy stuff happening. That is game. Yeah.
Oh, finally, there's a bone mirror.
It's pretty good on the Tar Creeper. It's clear all the taunts. then get UI'd and lose.
Yeah.
Sorted.
So what can he clear here? Clears this.
Wait,
And it,
does he? If he draws Shadow Step, how much damage is this though?
it's. So what does he UI? Oh, UI is kind of annoying here. I mean, like, what do you UI? The cliff, right? And then what you?
Yeah, it's really awkward. Wait,
Maybe you don't even you.
that Boatman might have. Ooh.
Is there any scenario where you don't UI here?
Cycle the Wrath, play Golem Idol.
Yeah, that seems a bit better, right?
My thoughts.
I mean, UI is just so bad. You have to throw both your minions into the 8/7.
Yep, I agree.
Wow.
Oh, he only has 4 cards left in his deck. Yeah, you couldn't UI because of his deck size.
Oh,
He would have started
okay.
fatiguing.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. So he can nourish. Is he dead?
Is eternal. Eternal is not.
Yeah. No, it's one off. It's a Leroy buffed. It's
It
not
is.
buffed,
I
right?
think it is.
I think it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not buffed. It's not buffed.
What the hell?
But still,
Does he still win?
Bone Mare into Bone Mare top decks. That. I mean, if there was a way back into the game, that was it, right?
Yeah, and I guess he could have drawn damage here and end the game also.
So Senf shuffled and then drew. He could have just summoned an idol, played the golem,
But then you can't UI, as we said, right?
but then you can never UI. Yeah, it doesn't work, right? If that board is destroyed, he has no board ever for
I
the
mean,
rest of the game,
wouldn't
right?
he just
he
like
couldn't do
play the
that.
3/6 and like not draw with Nourish? Like just play the 3/6 and hero power something down. And then you have a taunt. And you can just infest next turn, no? Is that not enough? So you shuffle first,
I think he would.
then you wrath for 1,
He was thinking,
and then you go Ironwood Golem hero power.
he's already seen the one Bone Mare from Rage top deck. He's seen one Scalebane. I think he thinks this board was just enough. If he UIs this turn, that would have been enough to win, sort of thing, or like just swipe and clear. I think Senf just hoped there was no top deck Bone Mare, and that was like the one way he lost.
And he would also lose to buff Leroy, which would very easily be in hand.
Yeah, all buffed Leroy. Yeah. And that is game.
What a game. That was a really nice
Wow.
game.
You win. I can rest.
Rogue almost started fatiguing
Yeah.
the Druid.
And Rogue is ahead now.
Yeah, sure.
Every time we do this, like we're like, okay, this is super favored, why are we playing this? And then at the end it's like very close every time, I feel, when we have
You think Rogue sucks? Suddenly all its minions have +1/+1.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's quite good. No, there are definitely 2 turns there, yeah. I liked, well, there was a turn with the swipe from the Rogue side and then the Shuffle Idol turn.
You're back.
I must protect.
But I don't mind Sevgas's line. There was like buff Leroy and
we
Bone
need
Mare,
we
and that
need
was
to
it.
see, like, we need to go back to it maybe and see. Oh, he full kept. Interesting. We need to see, like, we need to go back and see if he would actually have a chance with what I said. I'm not sure if he would. I think he would have still lost, but I'm not very confident about it.
Yeah, so Rage kept Captain and that, and I think that was it. I'm not sure. He might have kept something. He might have kept Cold or Creeper as well. So if Senf full keeps and then doesn't play anything here from Rage's side, I think again a bit.
Jade Blossom every
Like,
time.
he'd
I'm not even thinking about it. I know he has Jade Blossom.
Yeah.
And after
Yeah.
that, like, it depends on what, like, you think. I would think about Oaken Summons, and I like, he's seen that he kept Plague before, right? So it can very easily be Plague.
Yep.
Oh, that was interesting. We didn't Captain.
They wanted to get the combo off the SI, right? Deal 2 damage. Because Captain deals 2 damage, right? SI deals 2.
Yeah, and I guess that Downside is
Give yourself
you
the
can't
chance to draw
patches,
patches.
but-
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa,
Also,
I go face
captain.
there. You don't? Why are we
So he's scared of. He thinks that Senf kept Wrath and would just Wrath here, and then he gets the trade back. I don't mind the trade because
for Wrath.
if
I
it's
mean, but
Oaken,
like Wrath and what? Ramp and Wrath, I guess? Yeah, okay.
I mean, if it's Oaken, you get to trade your 2/1 now
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
into the 6.
Okay, so there's UI. There's not enough RAM, but there's like... You can buy a lot of time with the cards.
Yep.
Wow, this is also gonna be an interesting one, I think.
Yeah, so this is going to have the cheap Corridor Creeper swing turn as well. Fragile Wrath just looks too good to turn down.
So good. So Corridor is... He can't go... He can't like... No, backstab.
Backstab trade, Corridor, Captain and
Yeah.
Prince, right?
Yeah, that seems good. And we have the Bone Mare now. He didn't have it I think last game, even though he like drew back-to-back Bone Mare, he was so unlucky that he didn't get it before, right? Because
Yeah, on turn
there were
7.
like
Yeah.
so many good turns for Bone Mare where he just didn't have it. And that's so good. 2 plagues in hand, like all the time in the world.
Yeah, so Rage has to know there's probably Plague in hand now because it was.
Yeah.
So he can just play another Corridor Creeper here. Vastbind isn't very good in the 1/5, so don't need to expend the Swash because the Swash just goes into the Plague,
Yes,
right?
I really like just playing the 6/6 here. Nice, okay, he agrees. Cool. Plague, kill the captain. He can't kill the no. Oh, he can kill no. He can kill the 5/4. That's better. Oh, he can also play Jade. That's good.
Yep. How big are the Jades? Just 2/2s.
Damn. Next turn, like also Oaken Summons is kind of good still.
Yeah, so Sam could consider keeping the Spellstone so he could get it for 6 damage. And he wants to keep the more minis around for Plague, so it does make sense.
Who Bone Mares? Oh
here to
my
hold
god,
it,
this
I
is a
think.
game, right?
I think the Rogue just wins.
You think the Rogue just wins? Because like the minions are just big enough and the Druid can't deal with them?
So we buff one really big guy to play around like a Spellstone and other stuff. Like he doesn't want his biggest guy to be killed off easily. Yeah, and it forces all the trades to go in if there's a second Plague as well. Seth played the Plague on the right, not the Plague he kept, right, the first time. So wasn't that a big giveaway to Rage that he had 2 Plagues? Or I'm not sure, but because this is the greatest boss, it does kill the 10/6, which is awful.
Wait, so
for
doesn't
Rage.
the Druid just win now? It's hard to say, but I mean, he's like the Rogue will still have a lot of minions.
We Bone Mare again this turn.
I mean, no matter what you Bone Mare, it can die to Plague, right? It dies to UI, I mean, sorry. No more Plague, so that's
Yes,
a good thing,
unless
you can
you-
just go in.
Is that
Yeah,
Twig
it
good?
is.
This turn you could have twigged, redaggered after the swash, and then gone Bone Mare deckhand. And got a deckhand down.
Is that worth it? Not sure.
I mean, it's a free deckhand. Does a twig ever get better than free deckhand?
Oh my god, that's. Oh, he can't activate
Okay.
Valspine though, so it needs to be next turn.
No. You go twig.
Oh yeah. Will he see it? No, there's no no.
You go
no,
twig.
there's not mana.
Twig, redagger. You go back to 10 mana, right? And then you go Valspine, Minstrel. Yeah.
Did he see it? Should I tell him?
I don't know. If you redagger here, right, you go back to 10.
I'm not gonna tell him. But that can like be game
I'm
changing.
pretty sure. I watched Radu do this at the Esports Arena tournament against Reynad, I think. Yeah. So if he redaggers here, he gets 10 mana crystals.
I don't know. Should I tell him or
10 out
not?
of 10.
No, people are saying no.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Chat says no.
Yeah.
It's sick, right?
sick.
You want to go fast by Mitchell this turn every day,
Yes.
right?
Oh, he saw it.
Yeah, he knows it.
Nice. Oh.
And then he can even play the deck hand.
Oh, that was
because he's
sick.
seen both of it. Oh, he might hold it because of Edwin now.
No more plagues.
Oh, double swipe
Oh,
though.
he has double swipe.
Wow, double swipe hurts so much whenever this happens.
Oh my god, double swipe into Jade Behemoth though.
This is like the good old Drake swipe, but now it's just 2 swipes.
I mean, if he draws Shadow Step or something though, he can Shadow Step the Minstrel.
Oh, another twig. Not quite.
Deckhand.
I would just dump my
Leroy.
hand on the board.
Oh, there's enough mana. You just go in, right?
You just go deckhand plus. Wouldn't you just?
No,
I
if you
guess-
play
wouldn't
Leroy,
you
it's a
just-
7/3. He can't kill it really. Like, I mean, he can, but it's annoying.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. And you can trade the dagger in, right?
There are no more swipes, so
Because you
you
just
can
see
have
both
them in with
swipes.
1 HP, yeah.
This makes a lot of sense because both swipes have been seen. Yeah. This play makes a lot of sense, and then you can silence the next turn with the keeper as well, if Behemoth comes down.
Oh my god.
But that's unlikely anyway. Man, Swash has been crazy this series.
Yeah.
A tangled web.
I have no idea. I thought Druid had this game.
I was like, Rogue just wins. Then after the
You said
Druid
Rogue
just
just
wins.
wins, but he didn't have Minstrel then, right? If he just
No, he
didn't
didn't have
draw
Minstrel, no,
Minstrel,
he
I think he
didn't.
would have lost.
I agree.
Let's see.
Because I mean, Crane was saying at the start of this thing, Minstrel's bad because it's been added and you want to smork the Druid. But you can have games like this which end up being quite grindy. In which case, Minstrel is very good,
The thing
right?
is that Minstrel just gets so much better when you play Keleseth. It's like,
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
it's crazy how much better it gets.
But like, Keleseth this game, when was it played? Like, it wasn't turn 2, right?
No, it was later, but it still like did so much work, I feel.
Yeah.
I think like just Minstrel made Keleseth so much better. Because before,
Yeah.
like, it wouldn't matter, right? Like, if you played it, the later you played it, like, it just... You had games where you're like, okay, if I play Patsis, Keleseth doesn't do anything. But now with Minstrel, it's like...
Yeah.
So much...
What did Twig do? It saved 2 mana. It was just a combo activator,
Yeah,
right?
Twig was a combo activator, basically.
Wait, he was on. What was he on? That 8 mana. It gained the mana crystal, activated the combo.
No, yeah.
So what's that,
Obviously, he
5/3?
could play both Valspine and Minstrel with combos.
Yeah, he had like 9 mana, and it was fast by Minstrel he wanted
Yeah.
to play, so it meant he could do it, right? Yeah. So this is one of the other ways you win from the rogue side. You've got a double cap.
That is thick.
I would play deckhand on 1 here for sure. Yep.
I mean, yeah, he could have still just kept Wild Growth, right?
Oh, and there you go. So from Sandcrest's side, are you scared
Ah,
of calling
I
captain?
think I like it. I don't know, man.
Whoa.
No?
The reads here from Samph. Do you like the hero power? Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's good, but is it?
It's good against coin captain.
It's yeah, it's very good against Coin Captain.
Very good against that. I mean, he's got the Blossom anyway. If he went Wild Growth, he'd have to go into Oaken Summon, and maybe he feels like he doesn't need to do that
yeah.
line. Like, yeah. So we play a captain.
Play captain and face?
You could trade the
No,
patches,
why?
but I don't think so. I would if you because of Wrath, but it's only a small consideration. It's only because of Wrath, pretty much the reason you trade. I think it's worth it. It's 3 damage to face, and you've got Leroy in hand. Like you want to push the
for
3.
Wrath, okay.
Yeah, but with Leroy in hand, you always go face.
Okay.
I think. Oh, guess what? It's Spreading Plague turn coming up.
Yeah, you hate to see that. I don't know, man. This is hard. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably do the same. I'm so scared. But it's probably gonna end up hurting him a lot, right? This turn.
Yes, there was a, you could have just gone Swash Edwin there. And if he plagues, you have your 2/2s. They're not good enough to contest.
Plagues is just so bad if you go for that play.
So, Senf kept a lot of cards, and he didn't. Wait, he did.
Kept
Did he?
one.
Did he keep the?
Jade Blossom?
Oh, he only gets one
Yeah.
card, so he doesn't have to play around. Like when they don't keep anything, what even the odds they have plague by this turn? He's drawn what 9 cards, and there's like he would keep plague, so he shuffled 3 back in, drew 9, so that's 12 cards for plague. So we'll see. I don't know.
So now we're going in. He could have went Pyre at the side and killed that guy. He chooses to go face.
Shit.
Uh,
Yeah, he could have gone pirate. So I don't. I like leaving up and going face with this Leroy in hand. It makes a lot of sense. The only punish really is this.
I mean, and also Nuri's Wrath, right? Like,
I guess and Noah Wrath, yeah, but the Noah Wrath isn't too bad because Noah only gains 1 mana. I guess it's still 3 mana draw. Pretty bad.
no, Nuri's Wrath is very bad because then you get infested or something and you just lose. But I mean, yeah, I don't know if you can play around. Like, you chose to play around Plague on turn 6, and that, like, as we saw, costed him the game, right?
Yep, and it's like, what's he going to do on turn 7? Not play around Plague again? Like your hand doesn't.
Yeah, your hand.
So you just have to not play around it, right? Yeah, you have to like go that. If he had like maybe Bone Marrow in hand, you could see him waiting for the Bone Marrow maybe. But without a Bone Marrow in hand and with Leroy, you sort of just have to take your out while you can, because you're not gonna last long with a Leroy hand. You have your range when you can Leroy them, and then that range closes very quickly.
Yeah. Well, this looks like a Druid win.
Yep.
And so, would you have won the game if you actually went Swat's Cliff there? I think he might have.
It would have been a lot closer. We definitely would have seen a turn where maybe there was Leroy. It's hard. It's very difficult to say, right? Because all of Sam's plays change as well. This is still a good turn, right? But UI is just too strong.
Just unbeaten, right? It's a good turn, but
yeah, you're behind on board after a UI, like you lose.
I'm gonna go ahead and change the score here. I think this game is over. Oh, even.
Oh, Tyrant as well. Yeah. So anyway, there's a Leroy out. No, not when he's on 25.
I mean, he needed like Bone Mercy here, right?
Yeah.
And even then, I don't think he wins.
Like, there's no way Druid has a dead hand after
There's
UI.
no way. He will
It's
have
impossible.
everything he wants. Yeah, now we just put power on board. They soak and summon, right? Or you can even just kill it. Go like Jade Idol, hero power. Is that better? Yeah.
I like the Jade Idol Hero Power, yeah. I mean, Oaken Summons pulls. There's one Iron God on left, so.
Yeah.
Right, so that's 6 plus 6.
Damn.
So make quite a big Edwin here. Hide it behind the taunt as well. Does the Edwin ever stick?
He does, but
I don't think.
like he will have plague. There's no way he
Yes.
doesn't have plague at this point. And you're right. Okay, like just don't beat it, right?
Yep. So the Oaken Summons is now
No, it
dead.
doesn't even stick. He can kill it. Trade, and then trade Aya and the thing and plague.
This looks like Plague Swipe.
Plague swipe is better. Why?
My thoughts are plagued.
I mean, how does Plague Swipe ever lose? I guess either play. Yeah, you can just do whatever, right?
Yeah. No, this is actually better. Never mind. Yeah.
I think Plague Swipe makes the opponent
Yeah,
concede
yeah.
a little
Plague,
faster
yeah,
as well.
it does. You're right.
Yeah. Optimal concede lines.
Okay.
So that one, what happened in that game? There was no Prince, no Edwin.
There was no
You got the
Prince.
double
There
captain
was an
opener.
Edwin, but it was like not on coin. I
Oh,
guess.
it was too late. Yeah. Edwin was just too late. Edwin has to be early, right?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it was turn 4, but he just hesitated, right? He didn't go for it, and
Oh yeah, he just didn't go. Oh yeah, he had it,
But
but
he didn't
didn't.
go
It was
for
just
it,
a
yeah.
4-4, right? He was going for a bigger one, yeah. So Sem's been keeping Wrath fairly regularly, so imagine a Wrath keep from the rogue side. Backstab SI is good on the Oaken Summons. So but that doesn't normally work. I would just mulligan them away because you're really searching for the power
Yeah.
cards, which are
yeah,
Prince,
you're right.
Edwin and stuff. Ooh,
Oh. Hold up.
that's sick.
That is good. That is very good. And Seth doesn't have ramp again.
Yep. With this hand, from the rogue, ramp is really, really useful.
I still just don't like the Jade idle keep.
What do you think about coin hero power?
I hate it.
So he's worried if he goes idle, then Rage goes dagger, and then Captain's gonna ruin him. But we have Wrath anyway for Captain. Means we have to hero power again. I don't like
I
it.
honestly don't like it. You can even like go coin 4 into 4, right?
3 hero powers buffs the spellstone.
Was that the plan?
I mean, I think it is. Hero power idle next turn.
Okay. Well, Seth doesn't really have a play now. Now he just has to go for this. But he
Yeah,
has the
so
5
Rage
high,
has to
though,
deck Captain.
next turn.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a blossom as well. Oh, idle hero power, let's go.
We're
There we
buffing
go,
the
upgraded.
spellstone now.
Imagine if the hero power triggered twice, and then
Yeah.
Rage would just be there like, no.
So now if you rage, you just think he has a bad hand, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, backstab top deck. Ah, that's so bad though. That's one of the worst ones, I feel.
I agree. We already have one in hand
Yeah.
that's dead as well, so.
Going in with the idols now.
Yep, next turn you can go Oaken Summons, deal 6 to the Spellstone.
Oof, Corridor Creeper.
But this double
Can he play
backstab.
double?
Wait, double backstab? Maybe he kills 2 minions, goes to 5 and 1, right? Yeah, he can play double. Shit. That's so good. Into Bonemare.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can deal 6 to one of these, but there's 2
So
left.
now we see the Wrath punish that you were talking about, right? Like when I was saying that I want
Yeah.
to keep Wrath, but you said that it's like way too situational when you don't hit the captain, right? So this is
Yes.
one of those games.
It's one of those
And
games,
I really
yeah.
think I haven't liked the idol keep at all. Should I tell Sam?
Yeah. We can tell him. You can tell him if you want, or we can tell him afterwards. We're almost at the end of the series. This is game 10, right?
This is game 10, yeah.
Yep, Rage is like, why the fuck did he call it hero power? To buff the spellstone, yeah. Yeah, so Semp just plays the mana efficient play, which makes sense. And next turn he's dead. Like if you just think about the power, I think if you just I look at my stats and the lowest win rate play in Druid is pretty much hero power.
Yes. Yeah.
I just want to avoid doing that as much as possible. And we had plays to avoid hero power. We seem to have gone down that line, and then obviously Rage got wild growth and had double Cold Creeper Scalebane, which is very unlikely.
Yeah, it's very unlikely, that's true. Yeah, so is he dead? 10? No, it's
Not quite. But the swash could be
Natural
lethal.
Rise?
Oh.
That doesn't do much.
Ugh.
Oh, he still goes for it.
So it's gonna Leroy and trade and
good point,
dagger one of
right?
the one. He's Leroy can combo a card next turn if he draws Minstrel. If he draws Shadow Step, I'd rather have Leroy. That's 4 cards.
He told me Swash
with every
might
other
have been a
draw-
mistake.
Because if he draws a combo activator,
Yeah,
right?
and also,
And also it's bad against
it
Plague.
gives him an extra.
Yeah, I don't like the swash actually. Yeah.
I mean, it gives you like some outs, but
like what does this 1/1 do
yeah,
on the board?
it doesn't do anything.
Ever.
So you're basically like going for a card to play, but the Leroy is just so good here that you just always do it, right? You don't want to damage your guys, I think.
Yep. Basically what Rage is saying. So Oaken summons and Fandral, and you're still alive, right? Are you? Yeah. 1 damage off. Well, that's not 1 damage.
Wow, wait, is this still a game? Is she gonna trade? Yeah, you're gonna trade.
Wow.
I trade, I think. No?
With Kuhn in hand, yeah.
Not just that, like, isn't the only way you lose, like, if he goes off with Farndal somehow? Like, we see that she could go Nouris into Branching Paths or something, right? So he could have a very good turn. Now he doesn't really.
It would go Nourish, Branching Path, Wrath, and then kill the 5/2. Yeah, now the turn's way worse. Yeah. It's just how much is 5 damage worth, because you are putting... Which means if anything sticks, you win. If there's no armor.
So if he had Plague Wrath here or something like that. So we draw for Plague now?
Yeah.
Actually...
Well, we can't even get Plague.
Oh, we can't. Oh, yeah. He has 9 mana. Oh, wow.
So he has to armor. No choice on that regard.
15. Just go for armor here or what?
Captain's a 4/4, right? I would play it.
Okay.
What does the armor ever do? Like, once you lose board, it's game.
It's just like, if you want the extra minion for Plague, but I guess it's a 4/4, you just kill everything anyway. So yeah, it's just better.
Yeah, I would have a 4/4 versus a 1/5 every day.
That's game, right? He needs to drop... No, unless he gets Plague from this. Delays it like 1 turn.
He needs to get Plague off this wild growth, and then he can draw Swipe on the following turn, maybe. Ooh. Hello, Plague.
Or another Plague.
Yeah, another Plague into something.
Oh, God.
So he can Nourish into second Spellstone Swipe next turn.
No, the deck is
Ooh,
buffed.
that's a good draw there.
Okay, so Plagues are...
Even now, Prince came down on like turn,
It's still good.
turn 11
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
still good.
Yeah.
So it's only Plague, right? And, I mean, no, it's not... you'd still lose, even if you Plague, right? Because, yeah, he just clears it... No, Plague into Swipe, like, maybe.
Nourish into Innovate Plague. Yeah, I don't know.
There it is.
I can see.
Wow.
Okay, so it's 6-4, so it's like one more game, I guess, we're gonna play.
Yeah. So Rogue wins again.
Rogue wins again! What?
Yeah, we clearly know what the best deck is.
But it's not, man. Like, I don't know, when I played in tournaments, like, doesn't it feel... it feels like my worst deck. Like, every time.
Oh, in tournaments, I agree because everyone has fucking Galacta. They have Galacta in their priest. They have Galacta in the druids. They have Galacta or in aggro druid. Some people play Galacta and Paladin as well. It just seems to be like everyone's out to get the rogue because everyone thinks you're gonna play rogue, you're gonna play warlock, you're gonna play priest, and they want to target the rogue kind of, right?
Watch.
Okay, final game, but Rogue wins again.
I must protect the wild.
Keep Wrath again. As I said, I
Right.
also keep Wrath. Ooh, that hand though. Spicy.
I mean, I think you guys have probably seventh place Jade way more than I definitely.
Well, he hasn't played it that much lately, the new version, as he told me, but...
I just never kept Wrath, even in like just back in previous druids. I guess unless I was against a certain deck where like Vicious Fledgling deck or something.
I think I also play deck hunter now and there, don't you? I'm not sure actually.
I wouldn't have played a deckhand.
Oh my god, this...
With Prince in hand.
Coin.
With Prince in hand, I'd never play a deckhand there.
Okay, this is also gonna be an interesting one. Oh, maybe not.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Oh god. Oh
This isn't an
god.
interesting. This game's over. Yeah. Double Corridor Creeper. Yeah, next turn Chain Gang, and then on turn 5 it's gonna be a bunch of 0 mana 5/5s and a 5/5.
One is a 6/6.
Oh yeah.
So Keleseth is very good in this matchup, I'd say.
Yeah, you could do that for every matchup. Yes.
Okay.
But this is why Rogue gets very blurred. We've seen a lot of Keleseth today. Like, how many Keleseths from I think every Rogue, 4 of the Rogue wins out of 6 had Keleseth, I think.
Yeah, not always on 2.
On
but
2?
Like, at some point, he had Keleseth. But I guess now it's like way more likely that you get it from the minstrels too.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a Hearthstone turn.
Oh my.
Go ahead and play, Sam.
Yeah, so we saw one game where Corridor was really awkward, and then we saw every other game Corridor was
Yes,
nuts,
it was
right?
nuts. Do you just play Infest here? I mean, you can also like Malfurion, Armor, Jade thing. But doesn't his board just get bigger? I don't know, it's... Malfurion, Armor up, hit this for 6. Or just Plague the 6/4, Infest the 6/4.
I think I'm UIing here. I don't see how Malfurion is gonna... Like, isn't the board just getting bigger next turn again? And what we're doing next turn after Malfurion? We're still gonna be in the same situation, right? But it's gonna be slightly worse for us.
Time waits for no one.
Yeah, it's gonna be worse. So you
Yeah,
just
so I expect
infest and
UI.
you get like Plague. And if you get Plague here, it's
So-
like...
It's quite interesting how these games have worked out. Like, I said this earlier, and I'm still not sure if it's right, but it's almost like you just shouldn't play minions from the Druid side because you end up in this scenario with Corridor Creepers and you just lose. If he just doesn't play the Arcane Tyrant, this hand is so awkward for Rage. Of course, he doesn't know Rage has the Corridor Creepers in his hand, but that's one way Rage just instantly wins the game, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I still don't think you play around that. Like, you just... You just want to have some board presence. I mean, if he has the complete nuts, like whatever.
Like we saw how scared Rage was of spreading plague. If you don't play a minion, then Rage might just not even play minions himself. It's weird.
Mm.
It's weird. But can anything be done here?
No. I mean, actually, you can kill like 2 minions, right? Like you can, yeah, you can top deck Infest. Or are you dead? No, he's not. He's dead to Leroy, I think. No.
Yeah, so you can Oaken Spellstone. You
No,
can go
You just go
Malfurion
Malfurion
Spellstone.
Spellstone the 4/6 and then trade the 7/4. And then he trades
Yeah.
trades, has 6 plus 6, 12, 13. It's 1-0. It's 1-off, right?
I think so.
Or 2-off. It's for sure Malfurion, and then you just hope to top deck Plague.
Yeah.
We have time. He'll have time.
Yeah, he'll have time. You can do things quite fast with Druid. There's never any
Yeah.
issues really.
Okay, wait, I need to send them the Discord if they want to come talk about it a bit. Where's the Discord?
Ooh, well that combo's the minstrel.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
Minstrel's
Minstrel
nuts.
is nuts, yes.
In any slow matchup. Oh.
So again, we said it's. I mean, I know it's like probably not enough sample size, but how do you feel? I feel like it's very close.
Yeah, I still think it's very close.
I don't know if I'd say it's Druid favored actually. Like at the start, it seemed like it was super Druid favored, but then like the rogues. I mean, so the 3 games we saw and we said it's Druid favored is when Senf like you eyed him turn 5, 2 games, right?
Sense wins where UI on turn 5 twice.
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean,
a couple
okay,
of them were
then
just, there was one where Plague as well, right? There were a couple of wins where just Plague, where he didn't play any minions. He just went ramp into Plague. And that was good enough as well.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
Malfurion Poisonous Spellstone was a win.
Was that on the earlier
He
turn?
was dead, wasn't he?
I can rest now.
I'm not sure when Monsanto sent that message. Casey says 53-43 XT. Yeah.
Okay, oh, Sam just left. Okay, guys, I'm out. Where's Oh, where's Seth? Where can I find Seth now? I'll just message him on Skype, see if he.
Sam's just gone to cry.
Okay, guys, I'm out. All right, let's see if anyone joined. I don't see Rage. I guess I'll just wait a bit.
Yeah, we'll just wait
So
a bit.
what was the score?
So
let me change the score to
7-4.
7-4.
Yeah, so Rogue wins 7-4 again. Or was it 7? Wait, yeah, it was 7-4 against Slay. Yeah. So we conclude that Rogue wins, but is unfavored.
I'd say that. I'd say that against. I'd rather play against Druid than play against Priest. I don't know about you.
Yes, it's very weird when you're looking at the Rogue because you always think, oh, that game was stupid because he had Edwin, or that game was stupid because he had Prince. But that's the sort of game that happens like a lot of the time. They're hard money for those hands. Like, every time a Rogue wins, it feels kind of dumb from the other side, but I feel like that happens more than you think.
Oh, okay. Alright, hey Rage.
How's it going, dude?
Very interesting games.
Yeah. I actually learned a little bit of the matchup as time went on.
By the way, I think there's like.
I mean, I think some of the early games, like I had no chance of winning, right? And then
Do you have headphones or is it because I can hear myself?
Echo.
can you
I
what?
can hear you. I can hear myself from you.
Oh, I'll put on
Yeah, yeah.
headphones. Yeah, one sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm fixing it, guys. Relax. I don't know where to find Sam. I think he's out. Oh, he's here. Where's? Okay, he's not on Discord. Send it on Twitter. Alright, Raids, let us know when you fix it, by the way.
I want to know what he learned about the matchup now. Left us
Okay,
hanging.
I think like, as we said, like at the first games, we thought like I personally thought Druid would like do very well, but then it just stopped drawing the nuts, right? Like turn 5 UI is something you don't beat, even with like Careless and stuff. I feel.
Yep, and then Rage started drawing. There was a couple of games which definitely. I mean, the games could have easily gone either way of just one card different.
Yeah. Okay, Seth is here. Let's move him. Yo, Seth.
Yo,
Hey.
whoa, you're loud. What the fuck? Wait, I
Okay,
gotta.
guys, I'm back.
I got. I'm fine. Okay, now
Yeah, you're
quite
fine.
loud.
All right. So,
Should be better
what
now.
did you think about this matchup? We at the start, we personally thought you were gonna stomp, but it was probably because of the
Okay.
turn 5 UIs. I'll be honest.
I mean, in the beginning, I mean, what was it? It was like 3-1, then 3-5, and then 4-5, 7-4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't played the Opens version that much, but I never felt like it was that great of a matchup for Druid. Like, if you don't hit that ramp early on, you can just get stomped.
Yeah, like we felt like I think you played very well almost all of the games, but the thing I didn't like was I said that I keep
Keeping
Wrath.
Jade
Yeah,
idle.
Jade Idol. I think it's just not a keep. As you said, like with a Jade Spirit version, maybe it's way better because like you can contest with minions. But I think even now that you have
Yeah.
like the corridor creepers, right? Like I feel like
Yeah, maybe not with Corridor Creepers,
yeah,
that's
that
true.
like that can hurt you a lot. And also, Wrath. I say I always keep Wrath, and Boarcontrol said he wouldn't keep Wrath because it's situational and it's only good against Captain.
I mean, I keep it with ramp, but I still look for ramp.
No, you kept it without ramp a lot of games too, I think.
Yeah, but I kind of had a curve there. Like even when I didn't have ramp, I kind of had like open summons.
Yeah, you had
I
open
think.
summon Wrath when you
And
kept it. You kept like
Right.
when I kind of had a curve, I kept it, but else I wouldn't keep it like on
yeah,
its
you
own.
had like Jade Idol, Wrath, and Oaken summons.
Open summons,
But
yeah.
it felt like
How does Wrath fit into
yeah. Go ahead.
How does Wrath fit into the curve though? It's not a turn 2 play, right? It's a turn 3 play on the coin, or you have to play it. Yeah, like even more reactive. They play captain. He's not going to coin captain most of the time, right? If it comes down on 3, then
I mean, it's just that I don't know. I hero power on 2 most of his 1-drops, and then I like rev the captain. I mean, I don't know. I guess the last game kind of showed. Even though like there was it a second last game or both 2 last? Like if captain gets out of control, you just die, and I don't know. I mean, I don't keep it at all. Maybe it doesn't like. I honestly played like 5 games or something like that with the Opens version before, and
it just felt like
yeah. I mean, it doesn't feel any different. Maybe the argument that you don't really win with Jade, you never really contest with Jade in mid game, and you shouldn't keep.
yeah,
Jade
the
idle,
games where you
can
just
be made.
stomped were the games where you just had like ramp, right? Like ramp into ramp or like ramp into
Yeah, but
summon,
that's
stuff like that.
I mean, obviously, I want to have ramp every game, but you don't always get it. I mean, maybe I guess keeping a Jade idle is like one last draw for a ramp.
Yeah,
But
and also like the thing is, I don't feel like it even does that much, right? Like, sure, like
Jade idle.
like I feel like
it's just that I don't know. I just always felt like, at least with like a Jade Spirit version, whenever you don't play any Jades early on, all the other Jades become unplayable in mid game. Like if you have like a turn 5 Jade Behemoth that summons a 1/1 after you ramp one
Yeah,
mana
okay,
crystal,
then
it's
then
just
I feel like
awful.
it can be good, but
I don't know. Maybe it's like different with the summons version, but I'm pretty
Uh-huh.
convinced it's fine to keep it when you play Jade Spirit. 'cause
also
you
how about the
more often
plague
can
keep?
test the board.
Like you kept plague with nothing on coin.
Yeah, it's just. I mean,
That was a
I don't
game
know.
where
Like
you just lost the previous game
runs-
because you didn't have plague, so maybe that was like
I think I won it. Yeah, it was also kind of because
Yeah.
it's just that. I mean, on the coin you have more. You have like an additional try to find the ramp, and I felt like the best thing you can do, especially since he runs two Serenite Chain Gang, right? The best thing in this matchup for Druid is still like ramping into Plague. Like the games where I won was just kind of. I feel like the games where I did well was a lot of times when he, had to play around Plague and stopped pressuring me.
Yeah, you
and
won a
stuff.
game
So
because like you played around plague when you didn't have it, and yeah, you won because of that exactly. Like his hand was just like kind of slow. He didn't have Keleseth, but we were saying that Keleseth was huge. Like just like even getting it later with a minstrel, it felt like it really like changed the game a lot. It just made it.
yeah, there were like. I mean, there were 2 games basically. I think I just lost this Washburglar.
Yes, you did.
What was
How
it
did
like
you feel about that
UI and
request?
then the silence and then like I don't know. There were like there were like 2. I feel like there was like 2 one-sided games for me and 2 one-sided games for him,
Yes.
and the other 7 could have gone either
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Like I don't know. It was like twice to Swashbuckler. I was just like, all right, I didn't really expect that one. And then he has like Leroy in hand. He's 1 off, top decks Bone Mare, and then has Lethal next turn.
I mean, that game though, like you didn't find UI, which is like super important, obviously. But I feel
Yeah.
like he could have just drawn Bolmer. Like he had like 10 cards left with 2 Bolmers, and if he drew Bolmer like before any point, I think you would have still lost.
Yeah, probably. It's just like at that situation, I was just thinking, all right, probably gotta do this, and then I win most of the time.
Yeah, it was only bone mare into bone mare. So
Okay, people are asking me about the last game, about coin hero power. That was kind of weird.
I mean, I just didn't have ramp, and I had a spellstone in hand. If I hero power on 1, 2, and 3, I upgrade a spellstone, and then I open stuff on 4, and yeah, I don't know. It's just like the alternative was. I don't know. Maybe there's like Jade Idols, Open Summon, Keep. I think it was like 2 games.
You could have
Maybe
gone that game. You could have just gone Jade Idol into hero power into coin 4/4.
Yeah, but if I Jade Idol, he daggers it and plays it Captain. I just think I just lose the game, and I don't know. It was also the Spellstone in hand that I just wanted to upgrade, so I have like basic a 6 damage Spellstone, like after my turn 4.
Yeah.
So I just felt like I don't know. I can just play around Captain. Hope there's no Kelsef. He won't do much else anyways.
He
And
Keleseth you that game, right?
yeah. I feel like there were some games with Kelsef. So yeah.
Yeah, deckhand on 1 means a lot of time coin captain. So
yeah, there was one game where I coin hero. Didn't I also coin hero power like once against deckhand on 1?
No, I think you had wild.
I think
I like that. I personally like that. Like
I had Victroff and hero power.
Yeah, I think I like that. But yeah, Rage, are you back?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I think we can hear you now. So, how did you see the matchup?
So there's a few things that I started to realize as the matches went on. There's like 2 ways the matchup like panned out. One was like with Oaken Summons, and one was with Plague. And I had like 4 ways of winning, I guess, and like Jade Druid has an inevitability. So the way that I would win would either be landing early captains, trying to get creepers out fast, playing Kells. I was just good enough a lot of the time.
We thought that like Kelset came in like clutch in so many games because even if you played later, just with Minstrel, it's so much better right now. Like
yeah, I mean, I think that like if I don't think it was really the Kel set. I think it was more the minstrels. I think minstrels insane in that matchup because the fourth way of winning, which was kind of tackling, is like generally the way that you do win is you play some sort of mid-rangey game where you make everything really awkward for your opponent.
Yes.
And I think that like I don't know. There's like I don't know if you noticed like a lot of turns I was making what would otherwise be like unoptimal plays in order to play around
Yeah,
things.
yeah. Like one game,
Um,
you lost like one game because you played around plague. Like I don't know if you remember, there was like a turn 4 when you had like Swass Cliff, and you would actually win the game if you did that. But you chose to play around plague, and you just daggered, and that actually costed you the game. But I could see it. Like I said, I'd probably do the same. So I mean, I'm just saying that there are games that go
yeah, I
this
think
way,
that
where you just play around plague. They don't have it. They have something else, and then you just lose because of it, right?
yeah, I mean maybe I messed that game up. I mean, there's also the possibility that it was worth it. I think I don't remember the game too well, but I think the games where I played around plague most of the time, he kept the card,
Yeah.
and I mean I think if you're playing Druid, you should always keep
Oh,
plague.
you think you should
And
always keep plague?
yeah, plague's nuts. Plague's super crazy.
Because we were
Like
discussing it
the
because
reason why I
Seth
think
kept it like once on the coin with nothing else, and Crane said he didn't like it. I said I didn't like it. I don't know. I don't remember what Boar said.
I like
He
it.
likes it.
like
don't
if I
know, it
run
just-
double fly, I mean the thing is, fly is like a dead card
Fly's
in a
bad.
matchup. A lot of times if you literally
Yeah.
it just I don't know. It literally just sucks. There was like that one game where I made a 16-16 headwind, and then,
He
like
didn't have plague.
that game,
If you had plague, you lose.
you didn't have play. Like that was my win con. You know, I had to make like a big
Uh-huh.
headwind, and then it was a rough game. From the looks of it, I had like double fly in my hand, and that's when you lose. So you get double fly.
Yeah. We thought that was an interesting keep.
That's honestly why I only run fly.
Because that game you kept like Fly, Schwass, Captain, and Cliff, right? And Crane said he didn't like the Fly keep. I'm not sure though.
I didn't actually keep captain. I drew into.
Oh,
captain.
you drew Captain.
No,
Okay,
Crane didn't
okay.
like. Crane didn't like the Swash keep. He liked the Firefly keep, but not the Swash.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. He didn't like the Schwass keep.
I just like keeping one drops with Edwin. It normally goes well. I think when you have the Edwin in your starting hand, which oddly only happened didn't happen at all later on in the game, it only happened early on. Then you just try to make a big Edwin, and since there was no silence being run, I was like make a big Edwin and you win the game, and that's how like it worked out.
Yeah,
right?
and like the 5/5 dragon feels like insane in this matchup, right? Like what?
It feels I mean like I wouldn't say insane, but it's definitely one of your better cards. Yeah. Like insane is like Kelseth.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Cards.
Kellis is just. I think it just won you so many games.
Bowmare is also like insane. Like I think Bowmare is crazy, but it's one of those things that you can't really.
You need to be ahead. If you're ahead and you bone mare, it's just so awkward for the Druid, right?
There was that one game where I went like Bowmare into Bowmare, and I just like somehow came back.
Yeah, but we discussed about that game where you weren't here, I think, and we said that like you could have just joined, like it was like bottom 10 2 bone mares, and if you just had bone mare like any of the other turns, you would probably just win the game because it was always good.
I think most turns that game, like it was just him, like Sunglass doing like really good turns, and then me somehow managing to do like a decent enough turn where I'm utilizing most of my mana. So,
oh, by the way, the most interesting game was the one where you got swiped from Swass. Do you remember that game? I think you ended up losing that one.
Yeah.
We were like sure you were winning, but we were like counting that you could go like SI, Cliff, no, SI, Valspine, and Cliff, but you actually didn't have the board space for that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't planning on playing Valspine. I think I messed up in one way. I was playing around second plague too much.
No. If you just swipe there, I think you just win, because if you swipe, you kill his 4/4, and then you also kill an extra.
Well, yeah, but if I swipe there, that means that, like, if I swipe there, then his plague summons a full plague. Like, But I was dead either way
Right.
if he had plague.
Oh, you're right.
Played around plague. I would have lost either way. Like
Oh, okay.
I don't think spiking the 4/4 made any difference.
Okay, maybe you're right actually, because yes, you would get a better plague. That was a very interesting game. We thought you had it.
No, if he had second plague, I definitely didn't have it. It was over. The biggest challenge that I ran into, I think, was I was trying to leave up my taunts to leave his minions up, so his minions would trade into my taunts, and then he wouldn't have enough room to plague. But I just ended up screwing it up where he just traded his 1/5s in.
Was
traded
was
his
this the
big
double
dudes into
swipe
my
turn
big
from
dudes,
Senf
but,
that like was game? There was like an insane double swipe turn. I don't remember if it was in that game.
no, I won that
I
game.
think I still lost that. With
Yeah,
the
I
double
still-
Oh,
swipe.
with double swipe you
That's
still
why I kept
lost?
that game in my
That was
Yeah,
the
that was like
top deck
Leroy.
boom.
Oh, that was the bone marry to
No,
bone.
I think it was Leroy Edwin. I think it was Leroy Edwin. Like he had 2 bone mirrors were out, and I played double swipe because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
and he
think
went
there was
Leroy
much
Edwin.
pressure.
Yeah, I remember.
Then he plays 7-3
Okay.
Leroy and Edwin, and I just
Yeah.
died to that.
Okay, so like just to
Yeah, I
wrap
mean-
this up. So what are your thoughts about this matchup? Like at the start, me, Crane, and Boar, we all said it's probably Jade Druid favored. I'm not sure actually. Like I'd say it still depends on the rogue list. Like if you can make the rogue list like better against Druid. I don't know. What do you think?
Honestly, I still probably think Jade Druid's favored.
But it can't be like by that
I
much,
mean-
right? Like it's slightly favored, or I don't even know.
I think it's 50-50 from the start.
I have to I don't know. I have to go back and look at those matches. I'm not entirely sure of what the correct game plan for Jade Druid
Uh-huh.
is. If they're supposed because I know that my game plan is Rogue, but for the Jade Druid, I mean, I think that you can correct me if I'm wrong. Sunquest is you have the Oaken's path, you have the Spreading Plague path, and you just kind of have the ramp and Jades into UI.
I mean, the optimal thing is always just ramping into Plague, but if you can't do that, I feel like... I don't know, I feel like if you don't ramp into Plague as Druid, or at least you threaten Drake because you ramped, it's kinda... I feel like the 3-6 from Oaken don't really win you the game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed is that the 3/6 is normally never helpful because either it makes my corridor creepers cheaper or it just dies to Valspine. Because it's an early Valspine target. I
Also-
just feel like Oakens is a bad card in that matchup.
I don't know, because I think that it doesn't even once corridor creeper is out, it doesn't even trade well. It just trades into dagger 5/5.
Oh,
Or if
Yeah.
skill bands out.
Rage.
So I don't
You
know.
hit too much with a dagger. Like you had a game where you almost lost because you hit too much with a dagger.
Yeah, I think earlier on I was kind of throwing it
Yeah,
out there and
yeah.
just swinging. I wasn't. Yeah,
There was one game specifically where
earlier
if you
on-
just had dagger, like the game with Edwin. I don't know if you remember, the game which went 16-16 Edwin. If you had a dagger there one turn, you could have not played all your fireflies and have your cliff a bit smaller, but then you would still be way better against plague, just because you should probably check that game out. But yeah, that was another thing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that one thing I realized was when I was first playing the matchup earlier on, I was I need to get the damage in, and then later on, I'm it's about making your minions stick. Getting the damage in isn't that important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not about
There was a
face
very
damage at all in
interesting
matchup.
game where you had double creepers,
Okay.
and then Sam was just not playing minions, and you couldn't trade your own, and you just ended up having.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
awesome.
and he also didn't
I
hero
also
bar
really
your
like
1/1, and then you
one
couldn't
drop.
play a corridor creeper or something. I don't know if you did that on purpose or.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, he not. I was just that 1/1's not threatening.
Yeah, I
and if I
agreed.
can
I
make him
agreed.
think
I
I
liked
got
it.
spreading plague,
Uh-huh.
if I can make him think I got spreading plague, things get
That
awkward
was
for
very
him.
good. I liked it, and that was wasn't that the game that you had? I think you had 2 corridor creepers that game, and they were just dead in your hand, and you ended up losing.
Yeah. I mean, I also realized that keeping 1-drops in the matchup is really bad a lot of the time. Not a lot of times, it's just bad.
Yes,
Um,
I agree with that. I think.
I think keeping Swash is probably fine. If you have Captain, keeping Swash is good. But I think like it's a lot. It's actually a really big decision of like whether or not you should actually keep your 1-drop or not keep your 1-drop. I think if you're on the play, you definitely keep it. But if you're on the coin, I think it's actually really like you shouldn't keep a 1-drop.
Yeah.
I mean, some games like Swash were like completely won me the thing.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have like a
You
UI.
drew
And I'm
like
okay.
Infest before Senf did one game, and then I don't remember that. There were some other games that were still very good.
Yeah.
I also got Mire Keeper off the
Oh,
other one.
Mirekeeper
So,
Wild Growth. Yeah, also.
I felt like the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a gross game.
To be honest, like just to close this up now, so we don't go on forever. I'd say it's pretty close in my opinion. I honestly still can't decide to what it's favored. Right? Like, I don't know if you guys are like for sure on what's favored, but like I was checking chat and people were saying it's Jade Druid favored, others were saying it's Rogue favored even after everything. So I'd say that makes it like close, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's a close matchup. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like a lot of the games that I lost, I think I said it earlier, but they could have gone either way. Those were a lot of really close matches, like 3, 4, 5 of them. Like some were just stomping.
Yeah, at the start,
Yeah.
like the double turn 5 UI. Yeah, I mean you never pick that. It's just very good.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
I think it was like first the double UI, and then it was the Kelsish. That was the turn 5 UI, and then the Kelsish Shadow Step. Like those games were
That's
just
how we started.
super polarized. But like most other games, it's
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
actually like surprisingly close. It isn't like a blowouty type thing either, where like one person blows the other guy out. It's generally like most of the games are in the middle where.
Do you think so? I actually think like a lot of games were kind of one-sided. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
Oh yeah, some games.
Some
Like, yeah,
games
some
were
games are
super
definitely
one-sided.
one-sided.
Some
but I
like
think-
I put up the score before you guys conceded because I'm like, yeah, this game is over. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of games were blowouty, but I think that there were like a very good chunk of games that were.
yeah,
like,
there were
did you
some
get the
interesting
UI?
ones. There were some interesting ones.
Yeah. So I don't think it was like Face Hunter versus Control Warlock, where it's like, do they have the lackey like or whatever. I mean, I know that's a matchup most people don't know about, but there's like there's some matchups where say you're playing like Warlock versus aggro Druid, right? Do they have the file or do they not have the file? Like that's literally the
Yeah,
matchup.
yeah.
Or like do they have the fire? All these random things.
All right.
So it doesn't feel like that.
I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you guys for playing in this one, and it was a very interesting one. So, is any of you gonna stream so I can host you, or are you done?
I have work that I need to go to in like.
Sam, are you gonna stream?
probably some.
All right.
Yeah.
You're gonna start now, or you're gonna start later?
I guess I can start now.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
gotta
you
escape the
should start
dumpster.
now.
I'm probably not gonna escape the dumpster. I'm like
What
1,400.
happened there? I saw you.
Ouch.
I don't know. It's just like I think Blastoise recommended me some OP super broken deck that runs Atheist and Quest Mage and I don't know wisps and stuff to empty your hand. I mean, I cut the wisps then eventually, but yeah, I gained some legend points. And before that, I was playing Control Warrior, which is also not too great.
All right, cool. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna host Senf now. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. All right,
All
see ya.
right, see you.
See you.
All right, so I think we're done. I'm just gonna wait for Senf to start his stream. Let me go there already. I'm probably also gonna stream a bit later. I didn't play at all today. Haven't played a single Hearthstone game. Feels good, man. So yeah, I think this was a pretty close one. It's an interesting one. I want to do more with Jade Druid, and also I want to do more with a mage deck. I think that new mage deck might actually be real. Like, I don't know how good it is against aggro, the control mages, but it's better against priest than I thought. So I wanna, maybe I'll schedule something with that deck, because I find it interesting. Oh, yeah, thanks for the sub, Nates. I turned it off for now. Alright, Senf is live. Gonna host him. thank you guys for watching, and yeah, until next time, I guess. Good night.